Hey Harmonizers, welcome to this pretty cool video. So this is me going on a bridleless trail with Alyssa. It was my first time riding her bridleless outside and my first time riding her out in our neighbor's field. So this is a field where we usually turn our horses out in the summer, but we hadn't turned them out yet. So we'd been riding out here. We'd actually brought Helios and S'mores out here for their first trail as well. And so this is me with Alyssa taking her out for the very first time in this field and very first bridleless ride. And this little thoroughbred is the coolest little horse. So this is pretty fun here. We're just playing around. We're going to do some little trot stuff and move around, and she's totally bridleless and she's kind of tempted to grab the grass there. And a couple times she was trying to grab that grass as we're trotting along, and she kind of gives up on that as we get going. She realizes that trotting and eating grass is not really all that doable, but I don't blame her because at this point in time we didn't have the horses out on the grass yet because we like the grass to grow and be at least over ankle high, so at least over 3 inches, because short grass is stressed grass that has more sugar in it. It's not as good for the horses, more prone to causing problems or colic or things like that. So this is just, we're playing around with steering between there. That's my farm on that side. So when you see the black fencing there, those are my horses. You guys have seen in other videos where we have kind of the fields with the fenced off grass areas. And so here's me just doing a little bit of stuff with Miss Alyssa. You can see she keeps trying to nab the grass. She's like, what? We don't have this stuff over on our side just yet. I'm like, don't eat the grass. And she's like, why not? It's right there. So she wasn't like 100% perfect, but really she was incredible. So as you can see, guys, this is a pretty big open space, and there's other horses out doing different things, and it's open on all the different sides. And you can see there's the other horses that we came out with. So she's not following the group or anything like that. We were doing our own thing. And I asked them, I said, for our first trot or canter out here, if you wouldn't mind just staying chilled. I didn't want them all trotting in different directions. I thought that might be distracting. So here's our first little canter outside, bridleless. I'm pretty excited about it. That's our indoor arena that we just passed there. And then check out that halt. I mean, hot diggity darn, that's a good halt. She's got those going on really, really well. So she's pretty eager to do those halt transitions. And for the most part, really relaxed, really chill. I didn't want to push my luck too much. So we did do some cantering and trot work and stuff like that. But I didn't, push her into a fast gallop or anything like that on her first ride outside. I wanted to keep it really relaxed and calm. She's such a funny girl trying to grab that grass off the ground, and not successfully for the most part there. That's our indoor arena in the back there that we're passing with the sloped roof because of the solar panels that are up top. You can see we're going for our canter, heading around the different trees, and those are her paddock buddies over on the far side there. You can see the windmills going in the back that we can see from our place. And she's going around and totally just listening about where we're going. I couldn't be more happy about how this ride is going. And I started off with some walking around stuff, but she felt so relaxed that we did our trot. And even though it might seem kind of crazy to take a 3-year-old thoroughbred for a bridleless ride out in a big open space that they've never rode in before, but this horse really is remarkable. I absolutely adore her. She has a really good mind, like one of the best minds that I've ever come across to train, and her athletic ability is really great too. So we've been having a lot of fun together. There she's going around on the counter canter, and she just feels so relaxed and ready, and that's why we're going for a canter around, and I'm trusting her to take me around. She was steering pretty nicely. I was able to do circles or kind of go against the fence area rail, and you can see the other horses are moving around now, trotting around, doing their stuff now that she's relaxed. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get excited. So even though I know that I've got a super awesome horse and we do different things together, we always set up for success and try to be smart about what we're doing. And so I went around first, and then now I said, well, hey, do you guys think that we could try going for a group canter? This is a horse that had racehorse training. Is she going to get excited when there's a group of us cantering together? And the answer was pretty much no. She didn't really. In fact, she breaks to a trot there and lets the other ones go cantering by, and is really, really calm about the whole thing. So we started off with easy tasks and then started to build up to these harder challenges. Now riding as a group around, seeing if she would have any problems with other horses going in front or behind or being side by side, all of those things. And she was really good, really, really chill. That's Annalise that brought her horse down to just hang out. She didn't have a saddle for him right now, so she wasn't riding him. And so here we go out again. We're going to go for a little canter again, doing a little group canter. So that's me on Alyssa out front, and then behind me is Allie on Glimmer. So Allie's the one that was training s'mores with me. So that's Glimmer, the horse that she part boards and has been riding for many years. And then in the back is Natalie, who used to ride Mystique a lot and now rides Namer, who's actually owned by Frenny. He was the horse that was a top 10 finisher in show jumping at the Thoroughbred Makeover last year. So he's a pretty talented guy. So we got 2 thoroughbreds, and then Glimmer, who's, I'm not really sure what she is, some type of cross, and probably some type of Appaloosa draft cross, I'm thinking. But she looks mostly kind of white. So, and Glimmer's owned by one of our boarders, but she's been able to be part of our lesson program for many, many years now. So we've had the pleasure of getting to work with her, and Allie's been really instrumental in how much work Glimmer has progressed with over the years as well, because she wasn't really that well trained when she first came to us, and she's ended up doing absolutely fantastic. So we're pretty happy to have her. So I'm feeling super good about this ride, and this is us going back towards the arena. You can see we're just going for a chill walk, and so as much fun as we have out in the field, one of the things that I always like to make a big point about is that it's important to walk your horse towards home. As much fun as it would be to go canter and rip up this hill or speed up and just have a good time running up it, that would potentially cause my horse to start to get anxious and get a little rushy heading towards home. So we want to be careful about that we're not causing our horses to become more excited, and that we're not doing something that's going to make them upset and ruin the good ride that we've just had. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of Alyssa for her first bridleless ride outside and first time riding in the neighbor's field. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you. Bye for now, guys.